Alright, Tails. I'm about to take my ass to bed. Oh yeah, Chris, before you go, do you know if Cosmo is mad at me or something? She went to sleep before I could give her a hug. Oh, don't tell me you wanted to wear my hug at niggas. I don't even know why I asked your little ass, man. Ain't it past your bedtime? Ain't it past yours? Man, hugging ass nigga, man. What the fuck, man? I ain't know where my hug at, nigga, man. I get bitches. I get hoes. Fuck he talking about.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Bring your ass out here, nigga!
What's going? Shadow? You ratting ass nigga. What? Good evening. Before we get into the video, I wanted to make you guys aware of the computer I'm editing on. As you can see, it's just a Mac. So it is 8:47 p.m. It's Monday, and my playback is frozen at the moment. This happens every time I reach double digits while I'm editing, and this is probably the fourth time it has done this, and I have to restart the entire computer just for this to stop happening, just so I can continue for like, I don't know, 2 more minutes, and as you can see, I've probably got like 20 more minutes of editing left, so. And you probably don't know this, but it's starting to give out, and I won't be able to make videos like this that you guys love so much if it does give out. Now, currently, I have my eyes on a computer that is 1,000 times better than the one I have now, but I don't have the funds to get it. I put up a poll in the community post not too long ago asking whether you guys would prefer me to promote a GoFundMe for this computer, and most of you voted yes. So please consider donating. Even a little bit helps. Like seriously, if 1,000 of you donate $7, we will automatically hit our goal. I'm really good at math. And I can get this computer I need to keep doing this because I love doing this. So please consider donating. The link to the GoFundMe is in the description. And with that being said, let's get back to the video. What's up, Assassins and Mercenaries? It's your boy Jukester here, and you might be wondering, what in the hell is Shadow doing by pressing the most wholesome character in the Sonic X series? She's a snitch. Long story short, bro, she's been a double agent for the Metarex the entire time. Let me explain how tight Shadow is about catching this 6IXNINE guy if you haven't watched the show, because I didn't. Okay, so let me take y'all back to a few episodes ago. This was when Shadow was still taking orders from Eggman while he had amnesia. Eggman found a resistance against the Metarex on another planet. Also, for context, the Metarex are like these robot aliens that be trying to steal planet eggs. I didn't write the story, bro. Let's just say that they're basically Poison Ivy and Swamp Thing, and stealing planet eggs helps them with their goal, which I honestly don't know, and I don't care enough to look it up or rewatch it, but like, we ball. The resistance on this planet also had a chaos symbol, so Eggman told Shadow, hey yo, go cop that for me. However, while he was on the planet, he befriended a girl named Molly who he wanted to be there for, just like Maria. You already know where this is gonna go. So when she led Shadow to the chaos emerald they were holding, it unfortunately was a trap. Turns out his own team were all 6IXNINE gods too, but Molly was no female cat like the rest of them, so she kept fighting and the Metarex boomed her. And as you can tell, Shadow crashed out like any other sane person and boomed them too. This was honestly the first time I was glad a character had amnesia, cause bro lost 2 close friends that were dear to him. I mean, at least he didn't remember the first one. Fast forward to now, he got intel that there's another 6IXNINE god amongst them, and he not giving them the chance to boom another innocent girl he cares about. He can't live with the trauma. He is giving those snitches their stitches and ending their life. By the way, this is one of my favorite episodes in the entire series of Sonic X, because Shadow as usual says no words, no warnings, just straight smoke. And by the way, I still have at least 3 more reasons to list why I believe Shadow can beat Sonic. But for now, this video is just covering the first one I provided. And don't worry, I will cover Sonic 3. And the reason for my case there will be that Shadow is the master of chaos control. I'll explain in due time. But without further ado, let's get into the insanity. So Chris comes around the corner and wait, hold on, bro. I can't let this slide. Can someone please remind me, why the fuck is Chris here? Where are your parents? This is why kids need to stay in school, bro, because of shit like this. Dad, Sonic and his friends are going into space to fight alien robots. Can I go too? Man, take your ass to school. Who's playing Not Like Us? I hate that song. What? Shadow Drake fan. Shadow about to boom Chris for being a witness, but then Sonic gets boomed instead, trying to save him. How you the fastest thing alive, but you can't dodge a projectiles whose speed is comparable to a bullet? So Shadow about to finish the job until Sonic gets back up on low HP, talking about some, I don't believe the allegations, Kendrick tripping. So Shadow obviously had to put him back on the pavement, but then Tails start running towards him like the simp he is, talking about some Sonic! Bro, somebody please tell this dude to get a different catchphrase. Dude cannot act like a hero and forces to save his life. Like, get it out your mouth, bro. We all see it. Sonic tells Tails to get Cosmo out of there and hit the jets, cause Shadow feeding right now. Nothing's stopping him. Sonic runs in to attack Shadow, but quick question, what did he think this was? A random ass Ed Bagnick? Them niggas is not here right now, gang. Shadow maneuvers around his dumb ass and smashes an elbow to his back all the way at the end of the quarter. Pause. He wasn't gonna just stand there and let you get some free eats, bro. That's how I know if it's ever a 1v1 against Sonic and Shadow, Shadow beating the brakes off that nigga. Cosmo, what happened? I don't know. Shadow was just in my room blasting, they not like us. So Tails puts the ship on lockdown, but bro really think this nigga is Sonic cause Shadow busts through that door with ease. As he walks away, the camera focuses on the two niggas Shadow slumped. Chris don't count cause he shouldn't even be here, but
Expose him!
Again.
Expose him! Expose him!
Nothing new, nothing changed, same old shit.
it took no less than
4 fucking seconds!
This is your GOAT? Nah. I know y'all going to be in the comments crazy, making so many excuses right now. Bro got hit once. Bro looking like Vegeta when he gets knocked out. Damn near doing the Yamcha. I know y'all saying he was already on low HP from his Chaos Spear. Right, his Chaos Spear. If that's all it takes to make Sonic chew on some gravel, what is bro doing when he renovates the area with his body? Literally! How do you get knocked out in the first 4 minutes of your own show? You know what? I can believe this. I can believe this because he got knocked out in the first 30 minutes of his own movie. Should I go on? I thought so. Anyway, now that my point for this entire video series has been proven, I technically don't even have to continue. But a few years back, I got into an argument with a friend when I said that Shadow can beat Team Sonic. He obviously disagreed with me on that. I can't blame him. But if you watch the episode of Sonic X, you know exactly where I'm going with this. So Knuckles rushing to the crime scene and he opens his Apple Watch to call Sonic. Hey yo, where's Sonic at? Shadow infiltrated the ship and one-shotted Sonic and Chris. He kept blasting that popular Kendrick Lamar song while trying to kill Cosmo. Well, where the nigga at so I can knock his ass out? Boy, stop playing. You know you can't handle that nigga. Isn't your husband already slumped? Stop talking to me. So Shadow pulls up his Find My iPhone while Tails trying to install the firewalls to his location. But bro must have worked for Apple because he activates the developer settings to access all the Apple products on the ship. So now he starts hitting the jets before they get a chance to escape. And Tails does so too because now he knows that Shadow is not playing any games. After a while, Shadow loses track of them because Tails ditched his iPhone. But then Shadow started hearing somebody's theme song. So while Shadow and Knuckles are scrapping, Tails and Cosmo are hiding in the vents trying to get to the hangar. And Cosmo like, why Shadow keep calling me a 6ix9ine god and trying to kill me? I don't know, he must not be a Drake fan, but don't worry about it. If Shadow tries to hurt you, he'll have to get through me.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Bruh, Tails, isn't this you in Sonic Forces?
Sonic, help me!
So back to the fight with Shadow and Knuckles. Bro throws some Chaos Spears at him, but he dodges them like he a running back at the Super Bowl. Dude winds up a punch to knock Shadow out, but like Jake Paul's boxing matches, he didn't know it was rigged. So Shadow pulls a Houdini and blinds the nigga to catch up to Tails. Don't be scared, nigga, come back to the streets! What the hell? You want a teabag or a doggy bag? Tails and Cosmo get to the hangar, and while they about to dip, They think everything's still sweet until Shadow aggressively Houdinis himself into the hangar. Ratting ass nigga, she is 6ix9ine God. Ratting ass nigga, she is 6ix9ine God. Yo, bro, chill. That's not even the right lyrics. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. That's what I'm trying to do. You in the way. Everybody say run, Cosmo. Oh, nah, this nigga is crazy. Bro, why is y'all here? Shadow acting like a D1 crash out. Oh, he here to catch a 6ix9ine God. What does that even mean? He keeps singing the wrong lyrics to Not Like Us. I don't know why he doing that low-key, but Kendrick in the song was catching a 6ix9ine God. Shadow here to catch a 6ix9ine God, which is a snitch. Nigga, call that nigga and tell his ass there ain't no snitches on here. We on the same side. I'll call him, but not because you told me to. Shadow. Hey, Shadow. Shadow, I know you still ain't mad about last night. Shadow. Yeah, he must be on full crash out mode. He got me on D&D. Why do people turn that on when they not doing nothing important? Shadow, don't make me boom you, bro. Why you running like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Who you calling a bitch?
Sweet cheese, your dumb boy. Sweet cheese, your ass, right? Man, what?
Trying to please the court, and it's probably your honor. Oh, shit! So Tails dipped out the ship, hoping the explosion would slow Shadow down, but this nigga is committed. I just want to point out that this is a fire ass shot. There's just something about characters that stand in the rain that just looks fire as hell. So Tails flies upwards to another spot on the ship and activates more of the security system to slow Shadow down. You know, lasers and whatnot. Like, all of it's light work, no reaction. They get to the top and close the door. But come on, we know who this is. Light work. The nigga spin dashes through that like it's nothing. Shadow starts heading towards them, getting ready to boom them. GG's, it's over. That is until Knuckles stops his spin dash right before it hits them. Bro really thinking he liked that. Knuckles, humble him like you did Sonic in the movies. I can't. It's nothing like Sonic's. I wonder why. Wait, hold on. Pause. Fuck you, nigga. Tails and Cosmo don't waste any time hitting the jets. And Knuckles didn't know it yet, but he was about to be embarrassed. Something fierce. I'm about to make you realize you a side character, bro.
Better scramble like an egg before you get folded like an omelet, nigga.
Ooh, that brother's floating in the air. How could his hands do this? Oh, someone get him out the air.
Some of y'all will mention this. I don't know why. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me, but to each his own. Yes, canonically, in the Japanese version, Shadow took off his inhibitor rings to fight Knuckles. I grew up watching the English version, so it was like confusing. So Shadow beating him without taking them off just made sense and didn't feel out of character or anything. Plus, in the Japanese version, it wasn't even shown that he took them off. It just teleported off his wrists and on the floor, which isn't how they work. They like Rock Lee weights. You gotta take them off. I have no idea why there are so many differences between the Japanese and the English versions. It's mainly because the English version are a bunch of female cats. All he did was a spin dash, which doesn't cost any type of chaos energy unless Sonic X spin dashes are different. I never really understood what those rings were for, but that's neither here or there. In my opinion, it doesn't really matter which version is considered to be canon, because even if he did take off his inhibitor rings, my point of him being able to beat Team Sonic would still be valid. He was in a rush, so I do get why he took them off. Do knock Knuckles out in one hit with them off, Sonic in one hit without taking them off, and Tails, we're about to get to Tails. But even if Shadow fights Team Sonic all at once, he still has that ace up his sleeve. Alright, back to regularly scheduled programming. Tails and Cosmo hit a dead end, and Shadow is right behind them, still playing Not Like Us. Bro is Kendrick incarnate. He is replaying that song 100 times, making sure nobody beats the allegations. Cosmo trying to figure out why Shadow got beef with her, but Shadow's autistic. He don't be telling nobody what he's cooking. He just like me for real. But low-key, it makes sense. He may have lost his memory, but he knows what type of people Sonic and his friends are. A1D writers for they niggas. They the type of people to be like, hey yo, free my nigga Scott. Didn't he murder like 70 orphans? I don't care, free my nigga Scott. Like, even if he explained to them that she's an op, they would still be trying to protect her like he lying. She done ran, she done ran, she done ran. She done ran, she done ran, she done ratting ass nigga, she a 6ix9ine God. Ratting ass nigga, she has 6. Let me hear you say, run Cosmo. Fuck you, ho. Say, run Cosmo. Oh shit. So Tails apparently pulled a 100 IQ play and tricked Shadow into activating their X cannon thing. Basically, it's a cannon that adds extra power to Sonic's spin dash, and it uses him as a projectile in the cannon. I feel like I should say pause on that. But the energy inside the cannon stuns him too much to do anything but to spin free, which is the only thing he can do really. So once the cannon is fully operational, it shoots Shadow away off into space. Okay, I definitely should say pause on that. So Tails and Cosmo get to the front deck of the ship, and Tails is like, you should be safe now, shawty. He won't bother you anymore. Oh my god, thank you so much. Why don't I take you to get something to eat real quick, shawty? And take your mind off. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Thought they were safe. Shadow was forced to use fake Balenciaga to Houdini himself back to spin the block. Ratting ass nigga, she is 6ix9ine God. Without any other bright ideas, decides to crash out like Afro Senju playing Elden Ring. Tails tries again to stop him as best he can, but Shadow needed to remind him of his place. Boy, the fact that you tried to step to me is an atrocious act. You are worse than a side character. You're just a sidekick that can help Sonic fly. You are a child trying to fight a man, simping for a girl who doesn't even like you like that. I am going to send you flying, and I want you to sit there and think about how pathetic to you are to this entire franchise. Domain expansion. Ultimate disrespect. Right when Shadow's about to end Cosmo's life, Tails apparently hasn't been completely sent to the gulag. But Shadow don't care no more. Like I said before, he on a mission, and he won't stop until it's accomplished. That is until the Metarex ambushes them and sends a Digimon to destroy the ship controls. The hole that they blasted through starts sucking out everything, giving it the Throat Goat 3000. Cosmo loses her grip, but Tails grabs her. And look at this nigga, bro. This nigga's still trying to riz her up while their life is in peril. Bro, is this nigga time serious? And place. Luckily, some of the bubbles from the emergency system closes up the breach, and that's when a Metarex ship appears, thanking Cosmo for snitching on their homies. Cosmo, appreciate you throwing all your niggas under the bus. You still wearing that wire? Shit, I couldn't do what you do. Or should I say, white seed. Pause! Bruh, isn't this a kid's show? I'm not making any jokes at this point. That was literally her code name. They literally could have came up with anything else. What the? But after that, Cosmo finds out that she was basically Winter Soldier to be a double agent, hence a 6ix9ine God. And the Metarex ship teleports all of them to another location, and that's how Shadow smoked all of Team Sonic to catch a 6ix9ine God. But the point of this series was to prove that Shadow could beat Sonic. Even though this point was proven very early in the video, I got y'all with some more evidence. And this supports the case I'll make in my Sonic 3 video that Shadow is the master of chaos control. You know how Sonic usually goes super to practically fight against every single threat that comes his way? And turning super isn't like in DBZ, where they surpass their limits in extreme emotions to turn super. No, Sonic constantly has to search for 7 mystical gems in the entire world, like their Dragon Balls, and harness their energy to go super. Which is completely OD if he's constantly spamming this shit. Like the first Sonic game I played was Sonic 06. When I finished, I was content with the fact that, okay, so he only needs to go super if it's a planetary or universal threat. Tell me why this nigga went super the moment he had one inconvenience in Sonic Unleashed. At that point, I wasn't surprised that he got caught in the trap. Bro spams that shit like it's a casual form to turn into. When he has one minor inconvenience, bro read him like a book. Now, why do I bring this up? Because in the last episode of Sonic X, both Sonic and Shadow beat the Metarex in their super forms and was ready to call it GG's. But then the Metarex was ready to renovate the entire area by booming them all with the blast radius of a Death Star. Sonic was getting ready to use Chaos Control to Houdini the blast far away, but Shadow gives him the meanest gut check of all time and sends him into the Shadow Realm. And the reason why he did this is because he said the following word for word, bar for bar. I'm not joking when he says this. He said, boy, yo, Chaos Controller's ass. After that, Shadow takes off his inhibitor rings and uses Chaos Control to Houdini the explosion far away, saving everybody and sacrificing himself. Again. Now, I bring this up to say, this is your GOAT! I know they were on low energy, but Shadow clearly had enough energy to make a play like that and knock Sonic out like it's a normal Tuesday afternoon. All it took was one hit! One! In his super form, no less! Isn't he supposed to be invulnerable in that form? Folded bro like a lawn chair. I'm crying. And I know because in the next scene, he's normal. And he did it to basically tell Sonic that you are trash and I am better than you. Like, what? Nah, bro, I proved my point. But if you still need more, subscribe and hit the like button and share this video. Just stay tuned for the next violation Shadow gave Sonic. And until then, I'll see y'all next time. She done ran. She done ran. Ratting ass nigga, she a 6ix9ine God. Ratting ass nigga, she a 6ix9ine God. Hey, run for your life. Hey, run for your life. Ratting ass nigga, she a 6ix9ine God. Ratting ass nigga, she a 6ix9ine God. Hey, run for your life. Hey, run for me. Say run Cosmo. Run Cosmo. Say run Cosmo. Run Cosmo. Just step this way. Step this way. Go a step this way. Step that way.